Adopt a child will now get some support. A new law signed by the governor will provide adopting families with some extra money. Capitol correspondent Chris Rosado explains.
So if money is the only deterrent for those of you looking to adopt and start a family of your own, the state will now reward you with a generous tax credit. If you ask just about any parent to describe what it's like to raise a child, you'll likely never hear them use the word cheap, because it's not. But House Bill 443 by State Representative Rick Edmonds and Senator Sharon Hewitt would give couples a $5,000 tax credit for those who privately adopt a child under the age of 3.
It gives big assistance to families who can adopt a child, and we hope it encourages more families to consider adopting a child and being an adoptive couple.
Some in the crowd were adopted themselves and shared how it impacted their life.
I was adopted at the age of 9 after a very painful experience and difficult experience with my biological family. And I know this, adoption, the permanent adoption provides children is what saves children their futures. It gives them their futures back. It saves them from addiction and relationship issues and many problems that I saw in my biological family.
6 years ago, Jeff Director and his wife made the decision to adopt 4 children and haven't looked back since.
We didn't know really what to expect. And it really is about facilitating for people like ourselves who are out there trying to do something really good, something special about building our own family.
As someone who got pregnant when she was only 15 years old, Kim Schultz decided to give her little boy up for adoption, to give him a life she could not provide herself at the time. To this day, she and her son remain in contact while he lives with his loving adoptive family.
To save my baby from the tragic way of life that I was living in, I chose to place him up for adoption. All of these years later, I have 3 more boys. I am married, and we've actually thought about adopting ourselves a couple of times because I've always wanted to love one another birth mother the way that my birth son's family, my birth son's adoptive family, has loved on me.
So this tax credit will be available for any of you who look to adopt a child after January of this year. At the Capitol, I'm Chris Rosado. Back to you.